Oh, hello. Yes. Yes, hello. I'm here. I just had to tell everybody I was live. Oh, don't oh no me, man. This is gonna be fun. You know it's not fun? Having no cold water bottles. Shit, man. Oh, yeah, baby. Alrighty, just give me 1 second. Best way to fix this problem is to put them in the freezer so I can have a G Fuel. Wake the fuck up, brother. See, yesterday was easy. Yesterday was easy because I had already woken up. I didn't have to work or anything. It was good to go. Holy fuckaroni Walsh with the 12-month resub, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I guess it has been a year already. Holy fuck. Thank you, man. Yeah, you know what? The official run on Hawkeye was December, I believe. So let's go, man. Thank you. Also, hello, Soviets. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, I'm a little exhausted from work, which I don't know why, because I don't feel like I did that much at work and I left early. But we're going to get started today. Today we are going to be making the 1-pan beef enchiladas verde. Now, after some thoughts, I will be making everything according to the instructions except the green salsa. Because I hate green salsa, and that's not for flavoring, that's to make me throw up. So I don't know where you put that in here. I don't think it specifies when. Maybe you just put it at the end. But yeah, that's the one thing we're not going to do is the green salsa. So once again, here you go. This is what it's supposed to look like. And hopefully we can replicate that as best as possible. Now, I don't think my food art is going to be as nice and squiggly as this crema or whatnot, but salsa, the great sauce? No, the green salsa. See this green salsa, we're not putting that on there because I don't like green salsa. It's all about the red stuff. All right, first and foremost, let's go ahead and open this bag and see what we got inside for the 1 beef enchiladas. I will cut up all the, this was attached to the sticker for some reason. I don't think that was intentional. And then we have the cheese, the tortillas. Sarah got me saying that now. Having a full-on conversation with her, and then she's like, you do this and this, and then you go like this, and then the tortillas, and then I was like, why did you say them like that, man? Ugh. This is the green salsa that we're not going to be using. It's like in a nice little juice box. Let's put that off to the side. We don't need that. I am shit talking, man. Bro, let me just do my thing. If you want to be a part of this, you're more than welcome to be a part of this, you know. Yeah, I'm busting out the cheese, the big old pepper, the tortillas, you know. So it's really, you know, just, yeah. You'd have to come on camera to do that. So if you want the tortilla, yeah, man, go ahead. Right here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can I help you?
Don't burn down the house.
No promises, man.
Don't burn down our house.
No promises, man.
Also, did you clean the fridge?
Huh?
Did you clean the fridge?
Oh, no.
Because your meat was leaking juices.
Oh, I know. I'm taking care of that.
You didn't clean it?
There was a little bit of juice. I thought you meant that I cleaned the fridge. No.
Okay, let's just ask it.
Anything else, Lynn?
Nah, I'm trying to help you burn down the house.
Oh, you're gonna help me?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Not actually help you. You should need help. They're just enchiladas.
No, I don't have red sauce. No, there's supposed to be red sauce. See, yeah, right here. Sauce it to me, baby. It's chalupa. That's what it says. It says sauce it to me, baby. See, like, I'm not crazy. It's right here. Sauce it to me, baby. Alrighty. Thanks for your input, Slime. Alrighty. So, first thing we gotta do before I wash my hands, okay, adjust rack to top position and heat broiler to high. Huh. Have core and thinly sliced green pepper crosswise into strips. I can do that. That's easy. Okay. Separating whites and greens. Alright, so I gotta cut up all of this stuff. So this is the pepper and then this thing. The scallions. Alright, let's do it. Wash them hands real quick. Actually, let me readjust the camera again so that we're in the right spots. Boom and boom. I mean, it's probably as good as it's gonna get. Alright. Yeah? Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Megan said, oh no, part 2. Yeah? I'm going to try and make it through 5 parts before burning the house down.
It's not that hard to go through.
Really? I really don't have the skillet part, so that's going to be
What
fun.
do you mean?
No skillet.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? There's no skillets. I gotta use a regular pan. Don't worry, Slime. I got this. I got some instructions right here. All right. Cool. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we're gonna prep first, baby. Let's go. Well, no, I mean, I have plenty of tapatio sauce upstairs. I'm fine. It's just I don't like green sauce. So, like, if it's just a tortilla, meat, cheese, and then I douse it in the red tapatio sauce, we'll be fine, you know? It's fine. That's where the others are. I already looked through all the cupboards, like, 6 times, brother. So, I'm just gonna use a regular pan, man. It's all good. Make do with what we have. Alrighty. Now it says crosswise, which I'm assuming is like this. It has to be in thin slices. So, oh yeah, I can do this part, you know. Boom. Look, and we do it away because it's a little slippery, right? So we don't want to chop our own fingers off. Not on Twitch, no sir. See how it kind of slides off there a little bit, so we'll be fine. I'm sure it's somewhere in the house, but I looked everywhere and I did not see it, so if that means it's not over here, then it's somewhere else, which means I'd have to clean it and all that stuff anyway, and it's just the whole thing, so it's fine. It's fine. Thanks, dude. Okay. I got criticized yesterday on chat for saying I didn't want the pepper because I don't like them, but it's for flavoring. So everyone's like, you're supposed to put it. I'm like, all right, fine, we're going to follow the instructions. And if I don't like it, I have a Subway sandwich from the other day in the fridge. And I'll just, boom. But we're going to make it look nice. All right? No, I know. I mean, I've used it before. Just saying, I did not see it, so. I wish I could listen to music or something, but A, I'm using my phone, it's the only thing I have, and B, it would probably get DMCA'd when I upload it to YouTube, so I'd rather just not deal with that. Just have to hear the humming of the refrigerator. Alright. Now I'm supposed to heat something, but we'll do that on this next part. After I do this. Before I do the scallions. Look at that. You know, it's not as fast as some of you chefs out there. Oh man, I'm not gonna like this. I might stop here. I think this is enough. Yeah, we're good with that. We're good. Why green, no likey? I don't like the green sauce. It's ass. Green, whatever the fuck is this? Pepper. I don't like bell peppers, so. Yeah. Oh God, what do you mean? Oh God, you're streaming right now. Get out of here. Shoo. Heat the broiler to high. Alright, so I think the pan that I'm gonna use is already in. Whoever did dishes, man, thank you. I was gonna do them when I came home, but it didn't for me. So thank you. Alright, so I have to heat the pan up first. I'm gonna actually put some pan spray on it. Because that's what I know. Where have I put it? So look at this. Look at this. I think I did a pretty damn good job cutting these up. Look at that. That's chef's work right there, baby. That's how it's done. Alright, now where's my cooking spray at then? I had it yesterday, I just didn't use it. Oh, you know what? I think I put it back here. Yes, sir. Let's put a little bit of that on there. Okay, and we're supposed to heat it up, so we'll turn the fan on, and boom. Awesome. So now we're going to cut up the scallions, which I think I have to cut them really small too. Okay, boom. Now, I was talking to Sarah about this earlier. I feel like HelloFresh is like a kind of a waste of money. And I don't wanna say it in like a bad way, but I kind of like when I first looked into HelloFresh, I thought it was a like, how do I say this? Like already prepped food, like where you just kind of do it a little bit like. They kind of prep the food and everything for you, and you just gotta heat it up or something like that. Which, and I guess in a case they do that, but there's still like a lot of cooking part involved. Well, I thought it was already like taken care of. Then you spend fucking like $100 a week on the food for one meal, 2 servings, which is not bad, but like I got a deal on it, so I'm not gonna complain about it. But I don't see how this is like feasible long term, you know? Like, I feel like $100 a week in groceries would last you probably, like if it's just you or maybe you and another person, probably last you a week or 2 with more meals than just this, which is kind of just one meal, you know? 1 meal a day, or you can, I guess, spread it out and like, if it's just for yourself, I could have the burger again today for like a lunch, and then have this for dinner, and then this again for, I don't know. But that's just my thoughts on it. I don't know how much I wanted this. Separate the whites from the greens, which I did not do that. So let's do that real quick. Following the instructions here. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty, excellent. Did lose one, that's fine. I don't think I'm gonna do the second one. I think one's good enough. And you know what, fuck it, we'll just do it. It just looks better this way. Just in case I look at it and I'm like, well shit, I wish I kinda did both of them. Right? I will say, after looking at all the things that came with the enchiladas, kind of regret getting this one because the green sauce I don't like, the peppers, the scallions. There's not many things in this world I don't like in terms of food. And there's 3 of them already right here, so. Chicken and little French. I personally prefer the beef. I think chicken's pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Actually, this might still be technically the white stuff. But I do prefer beef more, especially shredded beef, man. That stuff slaps. That is the best. Well, no, the best is carne asada. I'm a big steak kind of person, so, you know, the carne asada is definitely the move for me. But to each their own. I don't think chicken chicken enchiladas are bad at all. And you know what? This isn't shredded beef. This is ground beef, so I would probably put ground beef at the bottom of the totem pole. But I still like enchiladas. It's just still be good. Yeah. And again, this is more of like me trying to get better at cooking and making things look good. I don't know if I need to cut this, so we're just gonna leave this because I feel like this is a lot if we're supposed to just use the greens. Let me see. Trim, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we don't deal with the scallion greens until the end, and yes, the whites are trash, so we don't need to worry about this anymore. So, just to give you guys a little sights at what we're looking at right now. No worries. That's what we got going on right now. Kind of cut up some of the whites that we didn't need, but this is what we're looking at right now, baby. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Beef chimichangas are amazing. Yeah, cheddar beef's top tier. Also, hello there, Riley. Welcome, welcome. So, now that we're done with step number 1, we didn't fail that part. Number 2 is to make the crema. In a small bowl, combine sour cream with hot sauce. So, we have our sour cream right here, and the hot sauce is right here, the Cholula. Alright? Stir in water 1 teaspoon at a time until a mixture reaches a drizzling consistency. So this is kind of where I feel like I might have faltered a little bit yesterday on the batter, right? So today we're gonna do a little bit better of a job, hopefully, doing this. Now I wonder if we could do this. Okay, bear with me. Come along for the ride. I'm not gonna really be able to see much here, but we're gonna see if we can like do a top-down view of what we got working with right here. So we'll just do a little this. Okay, yeah, okay, not too bad, not too bad. I mean, okay, maybe it's a little bad. Maybe you just need to move it off a little bit. Try not to knock the fucking thing over. Oh, okay, actually, if we do this. All right, I'm not gonna be able to see chat at the moment. Okay, there we go. All righty, look at that. Improvising, baby. Using what we can around us with the surroundings. Awesome, so we're gonna move that over there, and now we gotta make the crema. Okay. So I'm gonna turn the heat down a little bit. So we haven't started yet. Just said to heat it up, so. I'm gonna pour the sour cream on in for step number 2. Okay, and then for this, we have 2 packets of sour cream. I'm doing my best here. It's kind of not coming out the greatest. Actually, I might need this paper towel real quick, okay? It didn't help with the slipperiness of it. You know what? We have a knife. Let's use it. That did nothing. There we go. There we go, that's a lot better. Did not want to come off easy at all. Fine. Try to get as much of that sour cream off as we possibly can. And then we got the hot sauce right here. I'm gonna drizzle that on in there as well. And then it says we gotta add water 1 teaspoon at a time, which we still don't have a measuring thing, so actually, use this little cup. A dash of water in there, and we're gonna mix it up. Okay. And we want to get it to a drizzling consistency. It actually smells really good. I might put a little bit more water, but not a lot more, because I'm kind of liking what I see already. Put a little bit more water, but not a lot. Alrighty. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think if we put any more in here, it's going to be very watery, and I don't want to do that, okay? So let's go ahead and try and get as much down here at the bottom as possible. Obviously mixing and all that stuff is going to get on the sides. We have a nice little pool right here. Alrighty. Now next on our little list here is to cook the peppers. So we want to heat a drizzle of oil, which I did put a little bit of Pam, I'll put a little bit more because it's in there. Over medium-high heat, add green pepper, season with salt and pepper. Oh, you know what? That's the one thing I didn't put in here, so let's do that too. Okay, we're gonna grab the salt and the pepper. Wherever I put it. Oh yes. We're not gonna put a lot in this sauce. We'll just do a little bit of that. And a little bit of this. And we can mix this in here as well. Alright. Once again, guys, I cannot see chat at the moment, but I'm doing the best that I can. I want to give you guys the best view possible. And I feel like this top down is way better than yesterday and the first step of this. So there we go. And again, we'll just move some of this sauce down like so. All right. So with this, all right. Like I said, I already put some oil in here. It looks gross, but yes, we did put the oil in there. And we're gonna put the peppers in there now. Okay. And we'll go ahead and move this over in a second to the stove. Boom, boom, boom. We do want to put a little bit of pepper in there, so we'll do that as well. And a little bit of salt. Okay, and we're gonna go put that on the stove, mix it around every couple minutes. And voila. Next, we have the filling, which is the meat, I'm assuming. We're gonna put the meat in with the peppers after the 5 to 7 minutes, all right? So here we are on the instructions. I know it's probably upside down for you guys, so I might switch it back in a minute. It says to heat a drizzle of oil in a large, preferably oven-proof pan over medium-high heat. Put it like a 6.5, okay? And we're gonna add green pepper, season with the salt and pepper, cook stirring until green pepper is softened and lightly blistered from 5 to 7 minutes. Then we're gonna add a drizzle of oil, beef, and scallion whites to pan with green pepper. Okay, so we do need the scallion whites, which I do have a little bit of right here. Season with the Southwest Spice Blend, which we have right over here. Salt and pepper. So we're gonna put more salt and pepper, my goodness. Break up the meat in pieces as you're stirring. So we're just gonna slap this sucker in there as is, it looks like, and then as we're going on, we'll do that. So, I'm gonna bring you guys over here since we are done with kind of cutting things up. Put you right up at the top, right over here. Kind of unblur if possible. There we go, get that refocus in there. Whoa. Excellent, excellent. Alrighty, so I'm going to stir these around a little bit. You know what, let's use this one. Okay. Excellent. So, this will be a bit of the slower process right now because we do got to wait for these to kind of cook a little bit, but about like 8:50, no, sorry, 9:02 should be good to go to add the meat in there. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and take this out too. Actually regret not putting it on this one now that I see how like bare everything is. I can maybe just tilt this a little bit like so. Ah, there we go. Excellent. Alrighty. Excellent, excellent. Just following the instructions, man. That's all it is. That's all we're doing here. I hope you guys are enjoying this cooking stream, man. This is part 2, episode 2 of 5. We'll be doing, I think we're going to do the vegetable soup tomorrow. Yes. So, once again, this is what today's is right here. This is the enchiladas that we're currently making right now. And then tomorrow, I think we're going to make the vegetable soup, which is right here. The one-pot Italian vegetable soup. So that's on the menu for episode 3. Episode 4, I think we're going to do the black bean and pepper quesadillas, which are right here. Actually, you know what? I forgot, because Friday is actually fight night. So we're going to switch that up. Thursday will actually be the red pepper jam pork chops. And then Friday, since I won't have a lot of time, and this is supposed to take about 15 minutes, we'll go ahead and do the one-pan black bean and pepper quesadillas for Friday. Alrighty? And then maybe we'll do some more cooking stuff, baking, whatever. I kind of like doing this. Just need another device to kind of look at chat as we go. Because what I want to do is stream this to Discord and then stream off OBS, so I don't have to end stream per se. But at the moment, we're just working with what we got. Alright, so we got about 2 more minutes until we can start adding in the meat. So let me get that ready for us. Okay, and we got the white scallions as well. One second. Having a hard time opening the right here. Which is funny because this is the one that leaked. That'll work. I'm a little bit of trouble opening this dumb package, but here's the meat right here. We're going to toss that in as is on the block before we start mixing it up. We also got to put the scallions in there as well. So we got about 1 more minute left, and I'll dump this in here. Hopefully the fire alarm don't, or the smoke alarm goes off. We're doing good so far. Once that hits 9:02, we'll go and dump this in here. I really want to do some like actually baking cookies and maybe some cake and stuff like that, because I never really did any of that. Kind of just throw a pre-made cookie dough and call it. So I have a lot of ambitions in terms of cooking and trying getting better at this as we go along. So, and I know it says 9:02, I think, whatever it is. It's been like 11 o'clock almost. This clock is definitely off, but I just want to wait until this is done. It is definitely not 9:02. Perfect. Alright, so we'll slap that sucker right in there. We'll throw in our scallions. And then I think we're supposed to put some more salt and pepper. I'm going to wash my hands real quick on that. And we'll start chopping up the meat a little bit as we go along. Start kind of just doing a little bit of this as we go. It should start to break up a little bit after a couple minutes. And we'll be doing this for Oh, we gotta put the spice blend in as well. So let's go ahead and do that. It's right here. Feels like maybe I should have did half and half. Alrighty, but it's fine. Perfect. There we go. This is definitely going to set the alarm off, I think. So just keep that in mind, the smoke. I'll probably open up the window right now. Try to do that. Perfect. Keep mixing it all up. In there for about a minute and a half, kind of eyeballing it as we go, but it does say to cook for about 6 minutes here, so it's been about almost 2 minutes now. This clock right here, it's completely off. There we go. Kind of let it sit for just a little bit, and then we'll start mixing it up again. And then we'll start worrying about the tortilla part, which I think is going to be the tough part. Yes, I put the dog in the crate and everything. We're good on that. Yeah. Sorry, it's hard to look at chat with my position on my phone, but we're chilling right now. Should really be focusing on cooking anyway, so don't think I'm ignoring you guys. Just chilling. It smells really good. Now this would be the part where you add the green salsa verde, but I don't like it, so we're not going to do that. I don't mind it just being meat. I'll eat it no matter what. But yes, you would add some of the salsa verde inside, and then I think you want to put the rest on top. I'm trying to read ahead. Place the seam sides down in pan used to cook filling. Yep, top. You want to put the top of the. You want to put the rest on top of the enchiladas, which again I'm not going to do. I'll probably just put a tapatio sauce on top of that. It's starting to look really good here. I'm going to let this sit for a minute so I can grab the bowl. I'm going to grab the bowl where we're going to be transferring the meat to. Alrighty. Should be right. Boom. You know, I think this one's going a little bit better than yesterday. You know, yesterday, episode 1, the pilot episode, a little nerves, a little jitters. Still 9 out of 10 from Jared, but I'm, you know, can always improve. That's what the one missing is. Now, you would probably want to put more of the white scallions. I only put half of one. for the flavoring, I personally, like I said, I don't care about them that much, so I put a little bit, but not a lot. And we're gonna let this sit in here for about another minute before we move on to the enchilada portion. Alrighty, with the tortillas and all. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Like I said, I do want to do some more cooking stuff and, you know, more IRL, just chatting type thing. So it's kind of putting my foot in here on the new year and doing some of this content that I keep saying I was going to do, but I just hadn't gone through with it yet. 2023 is going to be our cooking year, let me tell you. 1,000%. Once that hits 909, which it just did, we're going to take this off. I'll turn this down as well. And we're going to transfer this over into this blue bowl. Now, we're not done with the stove quite yet, but I want to use the same pan for this, so we'll let this sit for a minute, clean it off, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so next step for us, I might have to move you guys over, is going to be making the enchilada itself. So it's going to take, let's see, I think we got to put it in the pan actually. So what we're going to do, kind of get some of that residue off. Just because the bottom is wet, I don't need to create more steam or burn anything. So. So, next, we gotta make the actual enchilada itself. So, I think this is gonna be the tough part for your boy, the artistic part. Alright, so we have, looks like 6 tortillas, so we're gonna make 6 enchiladas here. Keep this on low so it's still on. I'll put this right here. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the beef filling, which is right here, we just made. Okay. And put a little bit in there. To make sure I don't put too much or too little. Maybe a little bit more this, okay. Now I think, okay, we're gonna put the cheese on top yet, so we're gonna roll this sucker up. I'm gonna roll her up like this. Perfect. Alright. We did this 6 times. Oh, you guys can't even see. I'm stupid. Alright, let me move this. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Alright. My apologies. That might be the perfect amount. I don't think I'm going to put any more in there. Yeah. And if we have any leftover beef, I'll just make a really big one or something. So. And then we're going to roll it up like so. Perfect. And then when we put it in the pan, we want to put the flat side down like this. Alright? So we'll go with number 3. I'm not gonna lie, I was very worried about doing the enchiladas. I thought the enchiladas were gonna be tough. The burger was gonna be easy. And I'm realizing that this is actually one of the easier ones, so kind of happy about that. So we're gonna quick this. Perfect. And that's number 3. We're gonna get a space though on the plates. I might have to transfer over to the cutting board real quick. Boom. There is number 4. I feel like the first 2 enchiladas I could have put a little bit more meat into because I think we're gonna have some left over. And a little bit tighter, and there we go. So there's number 4. We'll just put a little bit extra maybe on this one. Like that. We'll put a nice beefy one right there. Boom. Oh, this one actually unraveled. Probably just because I'm running out of space in this plate. It's okay. We can recover from this. And boom. And we'll do this. Yeah, this one's definitely a lot thicker than the other one. There we go, there's number 5. And the reason why I haven't put them on the pan yet, I want them all to be like cooked at the same time. So let's go ahead and do this. Actually should be good on the meat. Definitely could have portioned a little bit better in the beginning, but we do use it all. And it's fine. Boom, and boom. There it is, our 6 enchiladas, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. And now, we're going to transfer these over to the pan, and we're going to keep it at... It doesn't say what temperature, so I'm just going to leave it at the 6.5. Alright, and now we're going to nice and carefully move these suckers over. Like so. And 2. That middle one is actually super thin, but I actually am not upset about it because I don't know if there's going to be enough room on here for all 6 of them to cook correctly. So you know what, actually? I don't think there's going to be. We'll do 3 at a time, which is a little bit different than what the instructions say, but to ensure they all get cooked correctly, we'll do 3. Alrighty? Like this. Wait. Do I have no audio? Do I have no audio? What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck am I doing to them? Oh, you hear me? Okay. I thought you were saying I had no audio. We're doing 3 at a time because there's not enough room on the pan, so I want to make sure we cook them all correctly. Alright? Top with the remaining salsa, which we're not doing, and sprinkle with the Mexican cheese blend, which is this sauce. I'll be right back. Alright, since we're not using the green sauce, we're going to use my trusty Tapatio, ladies and gentlemen. So, we're going to nice and neatly a little something like that. Alrighty. And then we're going to take a spoon, spread it out a little better. Alrighty. Like so. Oh, that smells amazing. Oh, I love me some tapatio, baby. Alright. Now we still have la crema to put on there. We'll do that. And put the cheese blend on as well. Looks really good, actually. Voila! Look at that. I think that looks pretty damn good, man. Picking and choosing. Whoa, brother! I don't think that's true. We just replaced instructions. Watch carefully to avoid burning, okay? So we need another plate. Okay? I'll put this sucker right here. Okay? And we don't want to burn la enchilada. Yeah, you know the sauce though. We're good for now. Maybe like 1 more minute on this. The sauce is a little burning, but everything else looks good. Alright? This is looking really, really fire right now. I mean, we still have la crema to put on here as well, which is right here. We'll put that on at the end, and then the scallion greens will also go on top. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now we're going to transfer these over nice and carefully, like so. You can see a little bit of the excess tapatio sauce on the side. We'll just break that down so you can't see it. But I'll eat it still, you know what I'm saying? Look at that. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, hell yeah. Big time. Alright. Put this on here like this. Now for the next episode, I'll probably move the pan to here so you guys can see a little bit better. This does not want to stay in there, that's fine. And excellent. Once again, we'll put some tapatio sauce on that sucker. Excellent. Lightly brush that across like so. Whew. Got one bite I took of the tapatio. Dude, that would be banging. I would love to do that. Honestly. I actually made a throne, again by the request of Alion, and I did put a GoPro on there. Not just for the cooking stuff, but for like Pokemon Go and whatnot. And there it is. Yeah, we almost made it through without the thing going off. We did good though. We lasted almost the whole stream. Voila. Looking banging. Alright, we just need to cut off the side parts of this. Now, I personally, if I were you, wouldn't replace with tapatio sauce. I'm just a crack addict, so like maybe don't do that part. But looking really good, man. Besides me ruining the plate for the look of it. Then the last part again is to put the la crema on top, which we can do this right here. It's not gonna look as fancy as the picture. More on the sides right here. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Alrighty. Perfect. Awesome. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat all 6 of these today, but at least have like food for tomorrow for work. Alright, probably leave that on there for like 1 more minute. It's just smoky right now because the hot sauce. Expected. Actually, I'm gonna check on this. Yeah. Actually, just take it off now. The hot sauce is kind of burning the bottom, so I don't want to go too crazy. Boom. Alrighty, take this over here. Alrighty, and then we put la crema on. A piece of cheese, man. That's what caused that. Alright. Put the la crema on. Try and get as much of this as possible out. Perfect. All right. So we should be finished now. Move this over here. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time to reveal this. Oh, actually, I forgot. We gotta put this on there too. We'll do the little bit of the chives on the top. Or the scallions, I mean. I don't want to put too much because I don't necessarily care for them, but bloop bloop. And bloop bloop. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is what we made today. The 1-pan beef enchiladas verde, and this is what it looks like when we're finished. Voila! I actually think that looks pretty fucking good. I took the picture in the pan. I didn't do that, but you know, not bad, especially because I didn't use the salsa verde. On the picture, it looks like the cheese melted a little bit better than mine did, but I don't care. I'll eat it either way. That shit looks pretty good. Now, we gotta do one more thing, because it can look good, but does it taste good is the question. So let me go ahead and do this. We'll switch it back over here. Voila. Perfect. You know what? Let me not blind you with the light. That's just rude. Okay. And actually, my G Fuel I need to go too. Perfect. Something to wash it down to. Yes, sir. Now, once again, just a little plug. I did apply for the G Fuel Ambassador Program, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I got accepted or not, but I feel like now would be a good time as ever to promote my favorite drink, G Fuel. This is the snow cone version. Snow cone is one of my top 3 favorite flavors from G Fuel. Rainbow sherbet and the Sonic Peach rings being up there at top of the table as my favorites. And I would have a rainbow sherbet Not everyone loves it so much that it was sold out last time I tried to order some. So hopefully that comes back. But the Sonic Peach rings, I mean, I have talked about them so much. And snow cone, it's only my second time having the tub, but I loved it so much that I had to ask for it again. So give this a little shake. We'll go ahead and taste test these. I think the second batch is the one with the burn, so I can just take that. Yeah, that's fine. Just take it off the bottom. So it looks really good, man. And then we'll transfer ourselves back upstairs. I don't know exactly what we're gonna play yet. Maybe we'll watch some videos real quick before, so I can eat the food, right? And then maybe we'll play some more DBD Killer or play some Fall Guys or something. Overwatch, I'm kind of like whatever about right now because my duo is on vacation for my support. I don't feel like playing DPS or tank, and I don't want to play quick play. I just find quick play to be really boring, so it's the only reason why you guys haven't seen me playing Overwatch really recently. I don't know how long or how often Zero's gonna be my DPS duo queue person, but right now, since we're the same rank and stuff, I kind of want to climb with him, which is why I haven't really been playing that much. So don't think that this Overwatch streams are dead, because they're not. I just kind of want to chill, so. Someone weigh water? You mean say? Here we go. What am I drinking? Drinking this, baby. Snow Cone G Fuel. Mwah. Top 3 favorite flavors so far. You never know, one might overthrow. Oh, actually, this would be number 4. If they ever bring my blood orange back, they ever give me my blood orange back, that goes back to top 3. But they discontinued it. They brought it back as stonks, and then they discontinued that one again. So we'll see. Anyway, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to eat our enchiladas. One more look at them before we taste test them. There they are, looking fantastic, looking just like the picture, I gotta say. Hey, she says wooter. Wooter. Alrighty. You know the Philly slang, so be it. A wooter. Alrighty, let's go ahead and dig on in there. I wish you could zoom out a little bit. So now I'm just like in your face. Maybe I should just. There we go. Alrighty. You know, I raved about the burger yesterday, right? Our first cooking stream, episode 1. I definitely did a way better job with enchiladas. So, Jerry gave me a 9 out of 10 on the burger, like he did yesterday. He's got to be at least a 9.5, bro. 9.5 minimum. Everything, like, this was less stressful. Yesterday was like, you guys were stressing me out. I let you guys get to me. Not today, you know? Like, yesterday I was reading chat way too much and not focusing as much on the food part that I needed to. And today is more like, you know what? I'm not going to read chat. I'm just going to focus on what I need to do and get it done. I was a little worried about this move, right? Because technically this is hot sauce, and it's not like enchilada sauce. It's like when I go to an actual Mexican restaurant, I'll get the red sauce on top and everything. Tapatio's not that. It's like I'm gonna toss this, so I might open it just to see what it looks like. But this is definitely a different consistency and everything. I was a little skeptical about the Tapatio sauce. But it works. It really does. Just the bottom part, you'll see here. This is why I would dock myself a little bit of points. If I can lift it up a little bit. This one's not as bad. The first set of 3 where I took them off at the right time. Whereas I think the second set got a little bit burned early due to the previous batch. So I don't know if you guys can see here. I don't want to. You can see how it's a little black. It's really just the hot sauce, which will come right off. But that burns so quickly compared to the first route, where these didn't get the tortilla on the top didn't like cook as much. So I made enchiladas, bro. Actually, they're really good. Look at that. See, this one's not as bad at all. And I took most of the hot sauce off, so just a nice burn. Where the other one was a little bit more just hot sauce burning, and I haven't taken off yet. This is what we made, Tenna. Really good. Nah, bro, I'm like, you know, some people might have criticized yesterday's. I think today went really well. And you know what? We like crispy. We like crispy. We don't like super crunchy, but we like the crispy part, you know? Make sure we're all turned off here. The window back up. I'll fix the trash bags in a second. Hell yeah, man. See, to me, sometimes I feel like my view could be skewed a little bit because I personally eat like anything, like a garbage disposal. Like 90% of the food out there, like I'll just eat it. Even if I put the green sauce on there, as much as I hate the green sauce, I probably would still eat it. So sometimes I feel like because I just like food that I just will eat it. But I think that this one was definitely better than yesterday. So putting the enchiladas in the oven so the cheese can melt. You know, that's not a bad idea. Like I said on the picture, it was a lot more melted. Where here it's like, it's not really melted, but it kind of is. Like it's not gonna fall off, but it's not like a smooth thing. But you know, I'm gonna fucking eat it anyway, so it doesn't bother me as much. But I definitely don't disagree with that. But Tana, how was your stream today, bro? I feel weird. Like it's too close to me, you know? I'm gonna eat the first set of 3 and I'm gonna save the other set for tomorrow for work. Because I probably could eat it, but I kind of want to relax too, so just chill. I memed and vibe with the homies. Hell yeah, dude. I've been trying to get people to meme more on DBD because with the meta the way it is right now, it's just not fun. So you gotta make it fun. And like, you know how it is. You know I love getting hit on the hook. That's just a victory. Oh really? The Urban Invaders out and about, huh? Pizza. I wanna do a day where we all do random perks. Not just random perks though. See, the way I do random perks is we roll a set of perks and then you can pick one that you don't want. And if you get rid of that one, we re-roll, but you have to use it. So if, let's say you get Soul Survivor and you're like, I don't want that perk. Like that's the one you want to get rid of? Fine. But whatever you get after that, you have to use. And we roll Soul Survivor and you get no Mither. Oh wow, that's what you're running. And then we all get to randomize our item, but no one can have the same item. So if we roll your item, and it's the flashlight, that means my item can't be a flashlight, it has to be something else, and you get rid of them. And then everybody pops a map offering at the end. So then you get 4 random maps on there to choose, and then we go to a random ass map. So everything is like random here, yeah. Oh yeah, well 10 is always carrying, man. That's why he's a tier 100 or prestige 100 Steve, you know. Now, we also do. I kind of started doing it. It takes a long time when you have 4 people. So like if everybody did it on their own or could show it on their own, it'd be easier. But like to roll your random perks, and then mine, and then Dingo's, and then Buster's, then roll random items, and then all like random rarities and stuff. It can take a little bit of time. So I know some people don't like doing that, but I think it creates fun times. And then you could make the rule that you can't change your perks until you escape. So hell yeah, man. I just do it because A, if I get tunneled out, I'm just gonna be like, well, if I had my good perks on, that wouldn't have happened. But we here to meme. So if you want to run Call of Brian Eruption, overcharge and shit, oh wow, I don't give a fuck. I'm here to meme. The other part is you have to try to use all your perks. So if you get Balanced Landing as one of your perks, you gotta try and use Balanced Landing during the match at some point to get value at it. So that way people can't just get a random fucking perk and then be like, well, I'm not gonna use it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no. You will use No One Left Behind, baby. You will use that perk. Yeah, if you get Shelter Woods and you didn't use Balanced Landing, bro, I'm sorry, but you might have to go again. You might have to try again, or you better make sure that you get somebody out the basement by falling down the steps to go get them. Get value. Because I feel like the way a DBD is right now, you gotta really find your own fun, right? Especially from somebody who fucking hates the game. You gotta find fun for it. Another thing you could do is, especially is like on your own, like if you solo queue or something, you can do all the perks, but if you escape, you can't use that perk anymore until you've used all the perks in the game. So I want to actually try that sometime. So if you're going to use Sprint Burst, Adrenaline, I use Fixated with Sprint Burst, and then Borrowed Time, and then you get out, you can't use those perks again. The rest of the time that you play are like your series of games, so you can't combine them. So if you use all 4 of your good perks in the beginning, you might be screwed later on. Or you can see just how many games it takes for you to get all the perks done. So that could be like a weekly thing. I don't know. I mean, it's just your choice. Like, you could do a randomizer and then you could just like take them off as you go. But as more perks start to get knocked out, it's harder to like do a randomizer on something that's like, you know, that you don't really have control. Unless you do like the random name generator, you could type out every perk and then delete them as you go. But yeah, or you could just do it that you'll choose your perks as you kind of go around and maybe do like a picture of all the perks and just cross them out as you go on. I've been trying to think of a lot of things that maybe people haven't done. Like, I know Ots and Dowsy and all them, they do the hardcore survivor one where like if somebody dies, you can't use that character anymore type of thing, and see how many you can do. But yeah, there you go. I would just take pictures, screenshot all 7 pages, or it might be 8 now if it's 7, and then just cross them out as you go. So you don't have to waste your own time writing down every fucking perk and then, you know, ticking them off. So yeah, I think he did it with Killer though. He did it with Killer, and then he had to do all the killers. So if he played Nurse with Starstruck, Agitation, barbecue and lethal, then he couldn't use those on like Trapper and stuff like that. He had to just use them, just the nurse, and then that was it. So, what's up? What's up, Jared? We were just talking about how you gave me a 9 out of 10 yesterday, and that you would have been proud of these enchiladas today, baby. I make enchiladas off the store. No, what the fuck? They're right. I'm eating them right now. See, yesterday was entertaining though. Today was just like, it looked like I knew what I was doing. Getting better. Yesterday was just like the like I said, the pilot episode. How do I make enchiladas with no tortilla, you wanker? Also, how you doing, KGX? It's tapatio, man. After you start to eat it a little bit, it can get a little spicy. But I downed 3 of them. I definitely want to eat the other 3, but I also don't, because I want to have food for tomorrow for like going to work. So I might save one. I think. Oh yeah, we have this. Oh yeah. Oh, it fit perfectly. Like it belonged in there, baby. Sheesh, look at that. Easy. I know, right? That's an OCD type of thing right there, man. It just goes in super perfectly. Put this on top too to kind of cover it up. Yeah, so I'm saying today we did a good job. Like I said, the only real problem with this set is the bottom, okay? And before you criticize, it's just the hot sauce. Like it'll peel right off. It's just that the tapatio sauce is not meant to be cooked that way, but and even if it was burned from the tortilla, I wouldn't give an actual fuck because I would just eat it, baby. Whoa. You know what? Like I said, if like this goes well, and we do like a nice little series out of this, I would not mind taking more recipes and making them. So like if people have actual recipes that they want me to make, I want to do like a cooking stream once a week type of thing, you know? I'm tired of eating fucking Burger King and McDonald's every day. I want to eat actually healthy food and good food, so. If you guys are cooks or you have good recipes, look at that, it's shit. Just let me know. I'll take that to work tomorrow. Alright, so once again, guys, that was the 1-pan beef enchilada right here. And tomorrow we're going to make this one. The 1-pot Italian vegetable soup. Alrighty. I don't know how this is gonna go because this looks like a lot of prepping. This say it takes about, well, actually it says 5 minutes to prep and 35 minutes to cook, so this one's gonna be a little interesting. Yeah, dude, I want to like bake cakes and make cookies, like actually make cookies and stuff instead of just, yeah, I'll do anything, man. I like I said, I want to learn. I think that's the biggest thing for me this year. I want to continue to grow, obviously, not as just as a streamer, but as a person. Eat healthier, kind of get back into my athletic ways, and just learn more. I think I've gotten a little bit complacent after the pandemic of not like expanding my mind like I used to. You might not know this, but I was kind of a smart kid in school. A very smart kid. Like I was looking like I was gonna go to fucking universities of the highest rank with my grades and stuff. And then I discovered outside, and I discovered other things, and I didn't want to do it anymore. Then I started learning other things that weren't necessarily school stuff, but like things interest me, and then I want to learn about them and go in depth about it, which is why you guys see that I like a lot of stuff, because I'm always interested in like the details of things. But I started focusing on things that weren't important, right? Like, I don't say not important, but things that don't help me in my life, right? So like learning the ins and outs of wrestling, for example, is amazing. It's cool to know all that stuff, but that doesn't help me in the real life world make myself a better person, right? Unless I were to go into the field of wrestling. So like I had so much potential to learn Spanish. I was around people that spoke Spanish. I took 2 Spanish classes and got like an A's in them, and could start to hold a conversation and stuff that in high school. And now all that shit's gone because I didn't really expand my mind on it. So like learning another language, multiple language, I think that's always fascinating to me. About, for example, you could use both Blondie, I call her Blondie, Brownie, and Pink. They speak multiple languages like nothing. And like a lot of European countries and even some Asian countries, it's like normal for them to know multiple languages. Me, I say oui oui and I say speak French or bonjour. And you know, that kind of stuff. So I definitely want to start getting into learning multiple languages, and that kind of knowledge helps you in the real world too. So yesterday I went and got a haircut, and first of all, it's the best haircut I ever got. Now, normally I just, we just shave off whatever, but you could tell this guy went along the lines. He went along the hairline. He was going in places that I'd never, ever, ever have gotten. Because most places I go to, they just shave it off and they'll like get the back right here and then that's it. This guy went into the fucking detail, bro. This guy was making me look clean as fuck, and I was like, shit. But the point of my story is that he spoke Spanish. He didn't speak a lick of English. And I was like, bro, if I had just continued to learn Spanish, like I know some words and stuff and I could kind of have a somewhat conversation, but not anything amazing. But if I had continued to learn Spanish, I could have had a whole ass out conversation with him instead of trying to use fucking sign language and talk to other people to translate for me, So just kind of things like that in terms of trying to learn a lot more. So that's kind of my, I guess, New Year's resolution. The other thing too is I was given the opportunity to join an Indiana baseball program, which isn't like anything huge. It's just, an adult league. But, most adult league stuff is softball, because when you get a certain age, or safety concerns, people just play slow pitch softball instead of baseball. But I just always want to play baseball and basketball and stuff like that. So for me to get offered an opportunity to do that, and I look myself in the mirror and I'm like, bro, you kind of, A, you're fucking lazy ever since the pandemic, and B, you kind of lost your athletic, I got a little bit of a gut. I need to get myself into shape. So it's something I want to very much work on. I mean, you guys know this because I wear the apparel and I kind of talk about it a little bit, but sports are my number one thing. Sports and video games are almost neck and neck, but I love sports more than anything. And I've really kind of gotten away from that in terms of the community, because a lot of people in the community don't necessarily like sports. So I kind of just, for them, stopped talking about it as much. But this year I really want to just get back into it. I have not watched my teams play that often live. I'll watch highlights and stuff, but going back to Philadelphia during November when my teams were in the finals and being around the people in the stadiums and stuff like that, I fucking love that. But on top of that, I love content creation. So I need to find a way to kind of mold them together and do some IRL streams and VODs and that kind of stuff, so that we can keep pumping that content out. I want people to know that I'm interested in a lot of shit and I want to be knowledgeable. And I think that's why I always come back to DVD, because all of you guys play Dead by Daylight, right? And it's an interesting game. it's a great concept of combining different perks and learning their abilities and what they do and when they can be used together, when they can't be, and stuff like that. There was a channel that I watch a lot actually still, called Pepsi, and he does like myth busting stuff. Does this perk work when this happens? Does this perk work when this happens? And blah blah blah. And he would release one like every week, and I'm just, even if I'm not playing Dead by Daylight because I'm mad at it, it's just an interesting watch to learn the numbers and all that kind of stuff. So I'm always interested in that stuff, and I want to stay informed on those things even if I'm not playing the game. Same with Apex and Overwatch and Pokemon Go and Honkai and even Genshin. Like I played Genshin for probably like a total of 10 hours, right? But because it's a sister game to Honkai and it's so popular, I still want to learn about it. I still want to like get those details. So if someone talks to me about said game or something that's going on, I can hold a conversation with them. So I don't know. I that's just kind of how I've always been, and that's what I mean by like learning things that don't really help me in real life, and that's why we're kind of working on this stuff. And like I've worked in the food business for a long time and whatnot, but when it comes to actually making the food and not just prepping it or like throwing fucking food on a warmer type thing, I want to learn how to actually cook. So I have not been reading chat, so let me go ahead and scroll up a little bit. Hey Super, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, the haircut, that's what I'm saying. I look good now. You know, my hair was like up to here. Like, it's getting to that point again where I look like a fucking caveman, and this is normally how I look. Like, you know, I always have a hat on, so you might not always tell, but like, as soon as you start seeing the hair start to peek out right here on the side, it's time to kind of pull it back, so, and get it taken care of, so. And I love baseball. I mean, hockey's my favorite sport to watch, but I didn't really play. I played some roller for a little bit, and I can't skate backwards, so most of the time I would play goaltender, play goalie, and I fucking loved it. Soccer, I mean, I was around a lot of Mexican people, and my friends were Mexican, and I got introduced to playing soccer because they fucking loved it and stuff, so, you know, I love soccer. Football is probably the one sport that I don't really particularly care that much about, but because other people make it into this huge-ass sport that everybody watches on Sundays and Mondays, I kind of watch it, and it's important. It's like one day in a week, it's not that big a deal, but it's definitely not my favorite sport. And basketball was the sport that I played the most outside of like professional, or not even say professional, but like organized stuff. I did play a couple organized things, but basketball I was always playing street ball. After school I would go to the park and play basketball. During recess, basketball. During like before school, basketball. Or baseball, I was growing up in the baseball house, and I played like Little League and did all that kind of stuff and fucking loved it. So why not style the top and get a, I don't know, I wear hats all the time, KGX. I just always wear hats, so it doesn't bother me. Why have all that fucking hair on my head if it's just gonna be covered up? So, and then the very few times that I actually like want to dress up, or so it's just like one day of me not wearing a hat. But most of the time, even at work, I have a hat on. So eventually my hairline's gonna be pushed back all the way back here like I'm fucking LeBron James because I wear a hat all the time. So yeah, I fucking love baseball, and I was fast. So, you know, if I get on the bases, I can steal bases. I can cover a lot of ground on the outfield, which is where I primarily played and that kind of stuff. So, but I was always interested in pitching. I love the cut fastball. That's my favorite fucking pitch. Because Mariano Rivera, you know, he made it famous, and then I learned how to pitch it, and I was like, this is my favorite pitch. I love it. But I was always scared to get hit in the head. No cap. Like, I was always scared that fucking 100-mile-per-hour fastball is going to clock me in the head, and I'm going to go blind. So I didn't ignore you, Sith. I'm trying to go down the line. I did not burn down the house. The enchiladas came out fucking amazing. And the smoke alarm only went off one time, baby. Easy. Easy. I was goalie to like 5 years I played hockey. Hell yeah, dude. I don't know, goalie, like being the one to save the puck and save the game is amazing. I love scoring goals and stuff, but I knew I couldn't skate backwards, so might as well be the dude that could stop everything. You know? it's fun. Yeah, I enjoy playing goalie. But yeah, I mean, sports have always been my thing. I moved to Philadelphia because of sports. I started liking all the Philly teams because Allen Iverson, because basketball. I played baseball and basketball all the time. I used to actually work for the Philadelphia Soul, which, if you guys don't know who that is, that was the arena football team that we had in Philadelphia. I worked for them for 2 years. The second year, we won the championship, which was really cool. And I also have worked for the Los Angeles Angels and the Anaheim Ducks. I've worked some sporting events, like I worked a couple football games. I've worked at the Rose Bowl. I've worked at the Los Angeles Coliseum and stuff like that. So, like, most of my life has always just been about sports and all that kind of stuff. So, like, and even with football, you know, I just, as much as I say it's my least favorite sport out of the top 5, I still always am interested and try to learn as much as possible. So I did some sports group things, but never seriously. I mean, it's a competition for me. That's why I'm very competitive, and it's because I grew up in that sports stuff. But it's not for everybody. You know, I think it's definitely good for learning team stuff and learning how to work together as a group and whatnot. But I mean, if you're not into it, that's been like I said, most of the community here isn't really into sports. So I kind of shied away from talking about it all the time and kind of just doing it on my own time. So, but it is who I am, and I don't want to necessarily suppress those things when I'm so passionate about it. I used to do articles for Flyers Nation. I did the Phantoms, which was the minor league team. I used to do those as well as some Flyer stuff too. So, I mean, I always have my foot dipped in on like the sports/wrestling. I know wrestling's not necessarily like a sport, but I fucking love wrestling and the acting part, the athleticism, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it's who I am, and I definitely want to, like I said, kind of got off track a little bit, but just kind of start to blossom out into those kind of things. So, and learning, you know, I'm so not competitive. I'm there to have fun winning. Plus, I give everything no matter what, though. I mean, yeah, to me, I grew up kind of with like that as the mindset, but as I became better and reached certain stuff, I always wanted to win. I hate losing. It's again why I don't stream fighting games, because my fucking ego, when I lose, I'm a sore loser, and I don't like to show that kind of side of me, because it's something I should be improving on. But I fucking get so angry when I lose instead of taking the information of the loss and how I lost to get better. So, at a fault, I'm competitive, where I could definitely be better. So, and in that regard, let me clean this up too. Well, got a little off topic again, but so that's the whole point of doing the cooking stuff, is to also do some just chatting while I eat as well, so to kind of keep you guys entertained. Clean this. I'm trying to just clean up a little bit. I'll kind of do the dishes tomorrow when I come back home from work, because we only got to do soup, which is gonna really just be sitting in the pot most of the time, it looks like, besides the prepping part, so I can do some dishes then. But we're done with the cooking part of the stream. So I have a bit of the sniffles from the tapatio sauce. So let's see. I'll just put this in here. If anyone wants it, they can have it. I'll just throw it away. But yeah, that was the cooking stream with the enchiladas, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys being in the stream. I'm gonna go upstairs, hit the go live button on my computer. What do you think? Should we play DBD? I can give you guys some killer games if anyone wants to join on Survivor. We can do that as well. Maybe Fall. I keep saying I'm gonna play Fall Guys, and then I just end up playing DBD the rest of the night. So, not exactly sure. Yeah, I'll let her out. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna be doing yet, but we'll hit the go live button and we'll figure it out together, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the cooking stream. If this is the only part of the stream that you're gonna watch, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. I actually forgot. I was supposed to upload a Tetris Tuesday video today. I did not do that, so I gotta upload them for the rest of the week. But normally I would have a Tetris Tuesday video up as well. You can follow me on all my social media: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm definitely gonna be uploading more stuff on there. I have so much content, just haven't done it yet. And yeah, go upstairs and I'll be right back. Bye.